Acer Swift 3, a better-looking budget laptop with plenty of ports. The Acer Swift 3 is like a plate of food that looks better than it actually tastes. Its slim, all-metal build and glass front screen make a great first impression, but flaws become apparent after, figuratively, biting into it. A dim, reflective display, disappointing battery life and a shallow keyboard overshadow the impressively stylish construction. It's still worth a look if an affordable laptop with a sharp design is your main goal. But comparable laptops with prices ranging from $500 to $800, roughly £400 to £630 or $630 to $1,000, could save you some money. It might require a trade-off to a plastic body instead of metal, but that's not necessarily a deal-breaker. The model we tested had a Core i5-7200U CPU, 8GB of RAM and a 256GB SSD, for a total of $650 or £750, converts to $873, and other configurations start at $499, £600. The Acer Swift 3 has some MacBook-like similarities that warrant a quick comparison. Its shiny, glass front panel has a protective rubber strip surrounding it, just like a MacBook Pro, and design details, like the brushed metal lid, matching aluminum chassis and chamfered edges, are upscale choices usually found on more expensive laptops. Additionally, at 18mm thick, it's super thin, though average in weight at 3.5 pounds, 1,587 grams. Like the saying goes, all that glitters is not gold. The laptop is internally built around a plastic frame, so it doesn't feel as solid as a MacBook. Its tragically dim screen attracts reflections like hands-on sugar and the chamfered edges feel unusually sharp. It's not going to actually cause an injury, but I felt uncomfortable while typing, rubbing my wrists and forearms against an edge that felt like a dull knife. Other dead giveaways that reveal the Acer Swift 3's status as a budget laptop include deep threaded holes with largely visible screws and weak, down-firing speakers on the bottom of the laptop. Ultimately, the Acer is too rough around the edges to qualify as a premium laptop, even if it does its best to look the part. The Acer Swift 3 performed fine for basic tasks like browsing the web, streaming HD video, working on Google Docs and checking emails. When multitasking, I could have about 7 to 10 tabs open before the performance started to slow down. It helped to have a Core i5 CPU in our test unit. An island-style keyboard with a spacious layout and full-sized keys, as well as a fingerprint reader with Windows Hello support, are located on the laptop's aluminum deck. Included is a top row of smaller function keys. The keyboard is nowhere near as comfortable as, for example, Lenovo's ThinkPad line, but few are. It felt shallow to type on and the keys were too bouncy. There's also a set of cramped cursor keys located on the bottom right that I never got the hang of using without looking down. It's a usable keyboard, but I wouldn't recommend it for students who have to write many papers.